Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is all about national security concerns. This is Chapter 10, Lesson in NSTP. So we have objectives. At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to: number 1, understand the definition, history, function, and different elements of national security. Number 2, create a table with the different elements of national security and its differences to secure one's nation. And number 3, value the importance of having national security. So first, what is national security? So, national security is the requirements to maintain the survival of the state through the use of economic, diplomacy, power projection, and political power. So, national security is about keeping a country safe and secure. This involves not just having a strong military forces, but also making sure the economy is stable, ensuring there enough energy, and protecting the environment. It's like making sure the nation is strong and can handle different challenges to keep its people and values safe. So, national disasters and events causing significant damage fall into this category. So, it's not just about defending against traditional military forces, but also addressing various challenges from different sources. So, hindi tayo dapat nakafocus sa military lang, but also sa lahat ng aspect na posibleng makasira sa ating bansa. Dapat secured din ang environment, economic, resources, and etc. And now, let's move to measures taken to ensure national security. This include number 1, using diplomacy to rally allies and isolate threats. Making sure a country is secure involves talking to other nations and forming partnerships. So, this helps build support and prevents potential dangers by keeping a united front. Then we have number 2, marshalling economic power to facilitate or compel cooperation. So, to keep a country safe, we use our money and economic strength to encourage others to cooperate. It's like using financial influence to make sure that everyone works together for the nation's security. Then next, we have maintaining effective armed forces. So to ensure nation's safety, a country must have a strong and capable military forces. It's like having a skilled defense team ready to protect the nation from any potential danger. And then we have number 4, implementing civic defense and emergency preparedness measures, including anti-terrorism legislation. So, we put plans in motion for emergencies and have laws to deal with terrorism. Being ready and having rules to respond quickly and protect environment when needed is very important. Then number 5, ensuring the resilience and redundancy of critical infrastructure. So it means making sure that system like power grids, water supplies, and communication networks can withstand challenges and have backup plans. It's about ensuring these essential parts of a country can handle difficulties and have alternative options in case of disruptions or failures. Then we have number 6, using intelligence services to detect and defeat or avoid threats and espionage and to protect classified information. So, keeping the country secure involves intelligence services to uncover and present threats. This service also focus on protecting secret information from being accused by unauthorized sources. And last, we have number 7, using counterintelligence services or secret police to protect the nation from internal threats. So to keep the nation safe and safe internally, there are special forces like counterintelligence or secret police that work secretly to identify and prevent threats. And now we will move to National Security Council in Philippines. So, National Security Council or NSC is the Philippine President Principal Forum for considering national security and foreign policy matters with his senior national security advisors and cabinet officials. So, National Security Council in the Philippines is like a meeting group for the president. In this group, the president talks with important advisors and cabinet members about things related to keeping the country safe and dealing with other countries. So, they discuss and make plans together to protect the Philippines and make smart decisions about foreign affairs. So, hindi sila basta-basta na nakiki-affair ang presidente sa ibang bansa. So, pinag-uusapan muna nila ito kasama ang mga officials sa Pilipinas. And now, what is its history and function? Jonalyn Almension will discuss that.
Good morning, ma'am. Today I will discuss my part in national security concerns, which is the history and functions. Commonwealth Act Number 1, also known as the National Defense Act, is the original policy basis of the national security program of the Republic of the Philippines. This means that Commonwealth Act Number 1 or the National Defense Act is the first law that established the national security program of the Philippines. It outlines the policies and plans for protecting the country and its people from threats. This serves as the foundations for the country's defense and security measures. The 1987 Constitution mandates civilian control of the military and establishes the President as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. The 1987 Constitution of the Philippines requires that civilians have the ultimate authority over the military, and it names the President as the top leader of the armed forces. This means that the military is ultimately answerable to the country's elected civilian leaders. Former President Corazon Aquino re-established the Council in 1986 through an executive order that provided for a National Security Council Secretariat. The Council itself is composed of the President and at least 9 others: the Vice President, the AFP Chief of Staff, National Security Council Director, the Executive Secretary, and the Secretaries of Foreign Affairs, National Defense, Interior and Local Government, Justice, and Labor and Employment, called ministers before 1987. Former President Corazon Aquino reinstated the National Security Council in 1986 through an executive order. It was created to coordinate the national security efforts and protect the countries from various threats. The NC's function is to advise the President with respect to the integration of domestic, foreign, and military policies relating to the national security. The NSC job is to help the President by giving advice about how to bring together the country's internal, external, and military plans to keep the nation safe. This means they help the President figure out how to coordinate all the different aspects of keeping the country safe. including what happens inside the country, how the country deals with other countries, and how the military fits into all of this. The goal is to ensure that everyone works together to protect the country.
Involves more than just military strength. It encompasses various elements to ensure a nation's safety. While the military is crucial, it's not the only factor. So, we have five elements of national security. Number one, military security. 2. Political security. 3. Economic security. 4. Environmental security. And 5. Security of energy and natural resources. In military security, it aims to make sure that the country has a strong defense and armed forces. Kung sakali mang may maganap na digmaan or war between our country and to other countries, so dapat prepared tayo, and this security is the most crucial among other elements. Next, we have political security. This kind of security is about building good relationship with other countries and managing internal politics for stability. Kaya tayo naghalal ng mga leader para mapangunahan tayo sa ating dapat na gawin, and it is important na magkaroon tayo ng good connections sa taga-ibang bansa para maiwasan ang anumang digmaan. Number 3, the economic security. Economic security which the country should ensure its financial strength and prosperity. Number 4, we have environmental security. It is all about protecting the environment and being prepared for natural disasters. And 5th, the last, is the security of energy and natural resources, which include the water, energy, sources, and minerals. So, ensuring a stable and sufficient supply of these resources is crucial for a country to grow its industries and economic strength. And now, we have national security threats. First, the man-made threats. Man-made threats refers to dangers or risks that are created or caused by human actions rather than natural events. In national security, it may intentional or unintentional both by individuals or groups. So this include terrorism, explosion or bomb threats, campus violence, fraud and gang war, kidnapping, hostage-taking, drug addiction, armed robberies, hold-ups, snatching, sabotage, fire, technological threats. And now we have natural threats. It refers to dangers that arise from natural events. So it occurs in nature without direct involvement of humans. This includes earthquakes, typhoons, floods, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. Now, we have internal and external threats. So, in internal threats, it refers to potential dangers or risks that originate within a country or organization. These threats may come from individual or groups or elements within the nation itself. So this includes organized crime, grave incidents of poverty, economic sabotage, graft and corruption, severe calamities, persistent environmental degradation. Next, the external security threats. So it refers to the dangers or risks that come from outside a country or organization. Example, smuggling of firearms and contraband, illegal migration and the occasional movement of foreign terrorists, serious economic disparity between rich and poor nations, ethnic, religious and cultural conflict, transnational organized crime, and natural disasters and environmental issues, and also cyber crime. For additional, so what is the connection between NSTP program and national security? The NSTP program in the Philippines is linked or connected to national security because it teaches young people about civic duties and defense readiness. By doing this, it helps them contribute positively to the country's well-being, making the nation stronger and more prepared. Remember those three components of NSTP program. We have CWTS, LTS, and ROTC. So those who graduates for CWTS and LTS shall belong to National Service Reserve or NSRC, which the available activities are literacy and civic preparedness and response. However, all ROTC graduates should be part of the AFP Citizen Armed Forces and AFP Reserve Force, meeting the needs of the Department of National Defense. So, kung akala natin na hindi tayo makakatulong to secure our nation, nagkakamali kayo dahil may papel tayong gagampanan at ginagampanan to help our country secured. That's all, and I hope you understand my topic about national security concerns.